Hey, everybody. It's so good to see you. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Tuesday. The youngins are still up. I apologize for being a few minutes late. As y'all can hear, Miss Ann, get them. I could see you in here. I'm telling you, Lord have mercy. I gave them their medicine almost an hour ago. But anyway, shoo, Lord. I apologize, but let me go in here and say hellos to everybody. Hello, Dakota. Welcome. Let's go, Brandon. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hippie grandma. Good to see you, darling. Hope you're doing good. Hello, Miss Ann. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. You show me pictures, and Lord have mercy, you made me hurt. I pray that it gets better, sweetie. I pray that it gets better, honey. With everything going on, you definitely didn't need to get hurt. So please take care of yourself. I'm praying for you, sweetheart. Miss, we can cuss a little bit in here, especially if she says it hurts like hell. It's not. It's okay. Hello, Pike Man. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Ghost Devil. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good, brother. Yes, please smash that like when y'all come in. Thank you. Thank you so much for being in here. Yes. Praying for the Lord to heal your wounds. With everything else you got going on, honey, you need to take care of yourself, sweetheart. Hello, Kristen. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope that fur baby's doing good. Like I said, y'all completely understand the people that've been here before, and even the new people should understand. When you got kids, it's hard to tackle them, and then I have a computer that sometimes wants to act crazy. So it's either one or the other, or both. Hello, Evie. Good to see you, love. Hope you're doing well, darling. Hello, Wild Angel. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good, darling. All right, honey. I'll check it out. Kristen. Hello, see you later. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm still good looking. Oh, Lord. Hello, Steffi. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing good. The pain is bad being. It's right on that bone. I'm telling you. What is it, on your shin bone? Is that what it is? Your shin bone, honey? That's what it looks like. It looks like it's a be straight into your shin bone. Oh, my goodness. It looks painful. Just please take care of yourself, honey. Lord have mercy. Like I said, with everything else you got going on, you definitely don't need that on top of it. So just please, hopefully you heal fast and you don't have to worry about it, and you just get better real quick on that, so you can focus on getting better with the chemo and everything else going on. Sure, Lord, honey, I'm telling you. All right, guys, tonight's topic is sorry about that. Tonight's topic is, what is positive thinking? Like, the importance of positive thinking. I thought was an excellent topic to talk about. It says tonight we're going to go over what is positive thinking, why is being positive so important in mental health and well-being, like a life lessons kind of, in a way. Like, what is the importance of it? Everybody should be positive in their lives, or try their very best to be. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but you have to try your very best to be positive on a daily basis. It makes your life and your mental health and your well-being and everything a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to share this screen, and then we're going to go over what positive thinking is. Make sure you guys hit that like and share and subscribe if y'all haven't done so. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being in here. It means so much to me, more than you guys know. Rebel said that he had to work over a little bit tonight, and he was just kind of tired. So he might go live tomorrow night. He's not 100% sure, but he might. So he'll probably let us know before I get off here. All right, this is from WebMD, which is a very trusted source. where you can get a lot of information. This is webmd.com/mental health/positive thinking overview. Like you can go in a search and you can type in pretty much anything on this WebMD. You can do pretty much anything. So this is a really good website to do some research on, or whatever the case may be. All right, it says positive thinking, or it says, what is positive thinking? Positive thinking or optimistic attitude is a practice of focusing on the good in any given situation. It can have a big impact on your physical and mental health. That doesn't mean you ignore reality or make light of problems. It simply means you approach the good and the bad in life with the expectation that things will go well. I don't know if that's a video or if it's just somebody. I don't know. We might go back to it and just see if it's a video. Ways you can take better control of your mental health. The benefits of positive thinking. Hello, Miss Pat. Good to see you, darling. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Many studies have looked at the role of optimism and positive thinking in mental and physical health, or well-being, whatever you want to call it. It's not always clear which comes first, the mindset or these benefits, but there is no downside to staying upbeat. Some physical benefits may include longer lifespan, lower chance of having a heart attack, better physical health, greater resistance to illness such as common cold, lower blood pressure, better stress management, better pain tolerance. Hello, Miss Sharon. Good to see you, darling. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. The mental benefits may include more creativity, greater problem-solving skills, clearer thinking, better mood, better coping skills, less depression. When people in one study were exposed to the flu and common cold, those with positive outlook were less likely to get sick and reported fewer symptoms. During another study, women who were more optimistic were less likely to die from cancer, heart disease, stroke, respiratory disease, and infection. And in a study of people over the age of 50, those who had more positive thoughts about aging lived longer. Those also had less stress-related inflammation, which shows one possible link between their thoughts and health. People with a positive outlook may be more likely to live a healthy lifestyle since they have a more hopeful view of the future. But researchers took that into account, and the results still held. What pessimists should know. That all sounds great, right? But what if you're naturally more pessimistic, meaning that you tend to expect the worst? No worries. It may help to see the positive thinking as a skill you can learn and benefit from, rather than a personality trait you either have or you don't. There's research on this too. In one experiment, adults who meditated daily on positive thoughts started feeling more upbeat emotions each day. Other studies have shown that positive thinking helps people manage illness and eases depression, regardless of whether they are naturally optimistic or pessimistic. First, nix the negative. Before you put positive thinking into practice, look for any negative thoughts that may be running through your mind. These include a bad filter. Do you overlook the good things about a situation and get wrapped up in the negatives? For example, you enjoy a fun dinner out with friends, but the restaurant gets your bill wrong at the end of the night. You leave feeling annoyed and frustrated, forgetting about the good time you had. Taking the blame. Do you tend to take on the blame for something bad or disappointing that happens? For example, a friend declines an invitation from you, so you assume it's because they don't want to spend time with you. Predicting disaster. This means that you have one setback and then expect the worst to happen. For example, your car won't start in the morning, so you think the rest of your day is destined to be doomed. Black and white thinking. Do you see things as either good or bad with no middle ground? In this mindset, if things aren't perfect, they're automatically bad. When you notice a negative thought, try to stop it and shift your focus to the positive. Think rationally about the situation. If it helps you let go, you can give yourself and those around you grace. You can still hold them accountable for their actions. Your negative thoughts won't go away overnight, but with practice, you can train yourself to have more positive outlook. Remember, you aren't overlooking the facts, you're just including those that are good. How to practice positive thinking. Let's see. Once you have a handle on negative thinking, it's time to play up the positive. Try these ways to do that. Smile more. Smile more. It don't cost nothing. In a study, people who smiled or even fake smiled while doing a stressful task felt more positive afterwards than those who wore a neutral expression. You'll benefit more if the smile is genuine, though. So look for the humor and spend time with people or things that make you laugh. Reframe your situation. When something bad happens that's out of your control, instead of getting upset, try to appreciate the good parts of the situation. For example, instead of stressing about a traffic jam, recall how convenient it is to have a car. Use that time that you're stuck behind the wheel to listen to music or a program you enjoy. Hello, TD Dean. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being in here. I know it was a harder than you know what day. It's crazy. Keep a gratitude journal. This may sound cheesy, but when you sit down each day or week to write down the things you're thankful for, you're forced to pay attention to the good in your life. A study found that people who kept gratitude journals felt more thankful, positive, and optimistic about the future. They also slept better. Picture your best possible future. Think in detail about a bright vision for your future career, relationships, health, hobbies, and write it down. When you imagine your life going well, research suggests you'll be happier in the present. Focus on your strengths. Each day for a week, think about one of your personal strengths like kindness, organization, discipline, or creativity. Write down how you plan to use that strength in new ways that day. Then act on it. People in a study who did that boosted their happiness and lowered their symptoms of depression at the end of the week. 6 months later, those benefits were still going strong. With practice, you can add more positive thoughts to your life and enjoy the benefits that come with optimism. That's from WebMD. Oh my goodness, 110 degree heat. Good Lord, have mercy. Shoo. And with it being that hot, I bet you it's hard to keep your house cool because of humidity and the temperature. All right, that was the first article we talked about. Like I said, that was from WebMD, which is a very trusted source. All right, let's go to our next one. I can pull it up. My computer is acting crazy. I also get a lot of information from the verywellmind.com. And then you can go into the search right here and you can put in whatever. It is too hot here in Texas, like an oven. I'm baking cakes outside today. I don't blame you. Hey, if you can save energy and save a little bit on that light bill or electric bill or energy bill or whatever it's called, hey, I would definitely bake a cake, bake some eggs, grill a steak, whatever. Hey, save some energy, honey. I sure would, definitely. The power of positive thinking. This was updated on May the 4th, 2023. So this is definitely an updated article. Yeah, especially seeing we don't have AC. And I bet you the fans that you have, or even if you open the window, it's just hot air that comes in. Oh my goodness. Shoo, Lord have mercy. I would get some what do you call it? The air conditioners that you can put in your window, the window units, if you have something like that, or put a fan in your window or something. I don't know if that will help because of the heat, but whoo, Lord. The humidity is terrible, though. It's really terrible. The self-improvement, the power of positive thinking. says, do you tend to see the glass as half empty or half full? You have probably heard that question plenty of times. Your answer relates directly to the concept of positive thinking and whether you have a positive or negative outlook on life. Positive thinking plays an important role in positive psychology, a subfield devoted to the study of what makes people happy and fulfilled. Research has found that positive thinking can aid in stress management and even plays an important role in your overall health and well-being. It can help combat feelings of low self-esteem, improve physical health, and help brighten your overall outlook on life. This article discusses what positive thinking is and the health benefits of being positive. It also explores some of the strategies you can use to become a more positive thinker. What is positive thinking? This is another article of like a different point of view of what positive thinking is. We have 17 people in that are watching. Please hit that like button if y'all haven't done so, and hit that subscribe and hit that share. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It means so much to me, more than you guys know. What is positive thinking? Positive thinking means approaching life's challenges with a positive outlook. It doesn't mean seeing the world through rose-colored lenses by ignoring or glossing over the negative aspects of life. Positive thinking does not necessarily mean avoiding difficult situations. Instead, positive thinking means making the most of potential obstacles, trying to see the best in other people, and viewing yourself and your abilities in a positive light. Some researchers, including positive psychologist Martin Seligman, frame positive thinking in terms of explanatory style. Your explanatory style is how you explain what events happened. Optimistic explanatory style. People with optimistic explanatory style tend to give themselves credit when good things happen and typically blame outside forces or bad outcomes. They also tend to see negative events as temporary or atypical. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if my eyes are giving me a fit yet again. I swear I'm going to have to. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, everybody. Maybe that might help. I don't know. It says pessimistic explanatory style. People with pessimistic explanatory style often blame themselves when bad things happen, but fail to give themselves adequate credit for successful outcomes. They also have a tendency to view negative events as expected and lasting. As you can imagine, blaming yourself for events outside of your control or viewing these unfortunate events as a persistent part of your life can have a detrimental impact on your state of mind. Positive thinkers are more apt to use an optimistic explanatory style, but the way in which people attribute events can also vary depending upon the exact situation. For example, a person who is generally a positive thinker might use a more pessimistic explanatory style in a particularly challenging situation, such as work or at school. Recap. While there are many factors that determine whether a person has a positive outlook, the way that they explain the events of their life, known as their explanatory style, that's hard for me to say, plays an important role. Positive psychology versus positive thinking. While the term positive thinking and positive psychology are sometimes used interchangeably, it is important to understand that they are not the same thing. Positive thinking is about looking at things from a positive point of view. It is a type of thinking that focuses on maintaining a positive, optimistic attitude. Positive psychology is a branch of psychology that studies the effects of optimism, what causes it, and when it is best utilized. Health benefits of positive thinking. In recent years, the so-called power of positive thinking has gained a great deal of attention. thanks to self-help books such as The Secret. While these pop psychology books often tout positive thinking or philosophies like the law of attraction, a sort of psychological panacea, and empirical. Hey, I mean, it's worth a try. Definitely worth a try. Exactly. See you later. Life of Brian. You got to look at the bright side of life. Exactly. Um, Panacea. I'm probably saying some of these words wrong. I am trying. Empirical research has found that these are many very real health benefits linked to positive thinking and optimistic attitudes. Positive thinking is linked to a wide range of health benefits, including better stress management and coping skills, enhanced psychological health, greater resistance to common cold, increased physical well-being, longer lifespan, lower rates of depression, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease-related deaths. One study of 1,558 older adults found that positive thinking could also reduce frailty during old age. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Aging Research found that having a positive mental attitude was linked to decreased mortality over a 35-year period. People who have a more positive outlook were also more likely to get regular physical exercise, avoid smoking, eat a healthier diet, and get more quality sleep. The Bible teaches me to count my blessings and name them one by one. Exactly, honey. Clearly, there are many benefits of positive thinking, but why exactly does positive thinking have such a strong impact on physical and mental health? One theory is that people who think positively tend to be less affected by stress. Researchers suggest that having more positive, automatic thoughts help people become more resistant in the face of life's stressful events. People who had high levels of positive thinking were more likely to walk away from stressful life events with a higher sense of meaningfulness of life. Another possibility is that people who think positively tend to live healthier lives in general. They may exercise more, follow a more nutritious diet, and avoid unhealthy behaviors. How to practice positive thinking. While you might be more prone to negative thinking, there are strategies that you can use to become a more positive thinker. Practicing these strategies regularly can help you get in the habit of maintaining a more positive outlook on life. Hold on a minute, guys. I got two boys that keep on walking past me, and they need to get in the bed. So hold on just a second. Sorry about that, guys. These boys think they have to go outside and grab a scooter before they can go to sleep. Anyway. Hello, Silent J. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. Anyway, how to practice positive thinking. While you might be more prone to negative thinking, there are strategies that you can use to become a more positive thinker. Practice these strategies regularly can help you get in a habit of maintaining a more positive outlook in on life. Notice your thoughts. Start paying attention to the type of thoughts you have each day. If you notice that many of them are negative, make a conscious effort to reframe how you are thinking in a more positive way. Write in a gratitude journal, kind of like what we read a few minutes ago. It's similar to the same thing, but I like looking at different points of I got the hiccups. Points of view. That way it's a little bit different points of view. It says, write in a gratitude journal. Practicing gratitude can have a range of positive benefits, and it can help you learn to develop a better outlook. Experiencing grateful thoughts helps people to feel more optimistic. Use positive self-talk. How you talk to yourself can play an important role in shaping your outlook. Studies have shown that shifting to more positive self-talk can have a positive impact on your emotions and how you respond to stress. Oh, Lord. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. I went muted. I apologize. Sorry. It says potential pitfalls of positive thinking. While there are many benefits to thinking positively, there are actually times when more realistic thinking is more advantage. For example, in some situations, negative thinking can actually lead to more accurate decisions and outcomes. Some research has found that negative thinkings and moods can actually help people make better, more accurate judgments. Thank you, TD Dean. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm hoping I didn't deafen you guys. However, research suggests that realistic optimism may be ideal. The research of a 2020 study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin revealed that people who have mistaken expectations, whether those expectations are optimistic or pessimistic, tend to fare worse in terms of mental health when compared to realists. The authors of the study suggest that the disappointment that optimistic experience when their high hopes are not realized can have a negative impact on well-being. This doesn't mean that people should strive to be pessimistic thinkers, since studies indicate that people with negative outlook tend to fare the worst. Instead, having a generally positive outlook that is focused on realistic expectations may be the best approach. In some cases, in appropriately applied positive thinking can cross the line into what is known as toxic positivity. Hello, Truth Seeker. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Sunny Days. Good to see you, darling. I hope you're doing good, honey. It says this involves insisting on maintaining a positive mindset no matter how upsetting, dire, or damaging a situation might be. This type of excessive positivity can impede authentic communication and cause people to experience feelings of shame or guilt if they struggle to maintain such an overly positive outlook. Recap: positive thinking can have pitfalls at times. While it is important to have an overall positive outlook, unrealistically high expectations can lead to disappointment. Being unable to accept any negative emotions, known as toxic positivity, can also have a negative effect on mental well-being. A word from Very Well. Even if you're not a natural-born optimist, there are things you can do to learn how to think more positively and become a positive thinker. One of the first steps is to focus on your own inner monologue and to pay attention to your self-talk. Now, these are some questions, and I will go over them because it might be some questions maybe you guys have, or maybe I have, or whatever. It says, how do I start practicing positive thinking? Strategies that can improve your positive thinking include noticing your thoughts and making a conscious effort to shift from negative thoughts to more positive one. Practicing positive self-talk and practicing gratitude can also be helpful ways to start having a more positive outlook. Why is positive thinking important? Positive thinking is important because it can have a beneficial impact on both physical and mental well-being. People who maintain a more positive outlook on life cope better with stress, have better immunity, and have a lower risk of premature death. Positive thinking also helps promote greater feelings of happiness and overall satisfaction with life. What are the advantages and disadvantages of positive thinking? Positive thinking has been shown to help people live healthier, happier lives. When they have a positive outlook, they are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as exercising, eating healthy, and getting plenty of rest. Downsides of positive thinking include the risk of forming overly high expectations that result in disappointment and being affected by toxic positivity. How do you change your thinking from negative to positive? Practicing mindfulness can be a way to build self-awareness and become more conscious of how your negative thoughts affect your moods and behaviors. As you become better at identifying negative thought patterns, you can then take steps to shift into a more positive mindset. Actively replacing negative thoughts with positive ones can help you eventually learn to become a more positive thinker. Which I think are great answers. All right, guys. Let's go to the next one. Remember, the devil can only get you through your past. The get at you through your past. I'm sorry. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what's wrong with my eyes. I don't know. I really don't know. I apologize. I've read that wrong. I'm sorry. Remember, the devil can only get at you through your past. Yes. Okay. Yeah, well, that's true. Let me see, guys. What is positive thinking? Plus 9 examples of positive thoughts. This was dated in 2020. So it's still, I like pulling up sometimes older articles because sometimes the old ones are really good. Why not? This is from positivepsychology.com. Optimism and mindset. What is positive thinking? Plus 9 examples of positive thoughts. And I guess this was revised March 10th, 2023. Modified date. March 10th, 2023. What does it mean to think positively? Why is thinking positively important? And how do we learn to do it? In this article, we'll address these questions while providing resources to help you cultivate the ability to think more positively. With these insights, you'll better understand how to swap out negative thoughts for positive ones, grow your well-being, and even improve your physical health. And I think mental health too. I just have to add that in there. It says, before we continue, we thought you might like to download. I'm not going to download it, but y'all are more than welcome to. Like I said, this is on positivepsychology.com/positive thinking. And you can download it. It says, before we continue, we thought you might like to download our 3 positive psychology exercises for free. These science-based exercises explore fundamental aspects of positive psychology, including strengths, values, and self-compassion. And we will give you the tools to enhance the well-being of your clients, students, or employees, or self. You can always put yourself in there. All right, guys. It says, what is positive thinking in psychology? Broadly speaking, positive thinking can have a thought of positive cognitions. This distinguishes positive thinking from emotions, behaviors, and longer term outcomes like well-being or depression. In the research on positive thinking, an agreed upon definition is still evolving. For example, Capra and Stecca, 2005, suggested that life satisfaction, self-esteem, and optimism were indicated that a person was engaged in positive thinking. Indeed, these concepts may involve positive thinking, but they are also often thought of as positive outcomes that might result from engaging in positive thinking strategies. Others have been more precise about what positive thinking involves. Beckett and Zosnowinski, probably saying these names wrong, I apologize. 2013 outlined 8 key skills that contribute to positive thinking that can be recalled easily upon the acronym thinking. Thinking, guys. Positive thinking. Transforming negative thoughts into positive thoughts, highlighting positive aspects of the situation. Interrupting pessimistic thoughts by using relaxation techniques and distraction. Noting the need to practice positive thinking. Knowing how to break a problem into smaller parts to be manageable. Integrating optimistic beliefs with each part of the problem. Lord have mercy. Nurturing ways to challenge pessimistic thoughts, generating positive feelings by controlling negative thoughts. You'll note that this list includes techniques such as relaxation that may or may not be cognitive. Other researchers have explored the different dimensions of positive thinking and have suggested that positive thinking can be understood as a construct with 4 dimensions. I'm not even going to try to pronounce their name. I don't even know if y'all can see it. Testucci and Figueroa, 2015. I don't know. Like I said, I tried. But anyway, this is what this is what you can download for free. I'm not going to download it, but it's a free PDF. So now you can see if you do go to the website, you can download it for free, but I'm going to exit out of it. It says self-encouragement thinking. This involves thoughts about being one's own cheerleader. Woohoo! Take care of yourself. Be your own motivational speaker. Be your own encourager. Don't let yourself down, That helps a lot, guys. Self-assertive thinking. This involves thoughts about doing well for others. Absolutely, guys. Self-instructive and controlling thinking. This involves thoughts that guide performance. Self-affirmative thinking. This involves confident thoughts. As you can see, positive thinking can be defined in different ways. Inconsistent definitions of positive thinking and the research make it difficult to draw clear conclusions about the role of positive thinking in mental health. For example, Dearner, 2009, suggests that positive thinking is good for well-being, but when positive thinking and well-being are measured with the same scales, for example, scales that measure optimism, subjective well-being, or life satisfaction, for the research may really be saying that something predicts itself, which is not very useful or informative. Clear definitions about what positive thinking is and how it's different from assessments of well-being are needed to better understand the actual benefits and importance of positive thinking. Are there benefits for research results? Given that there are different definitions and components of positive thinking, the benefits of each may be different. Here, we aim to clarify which types of positive thinking are good for mental health and well-being and which types might not be so good. First, positive thinking about the self tends to be good for the well-being. For example, when people have confidence in their ability to achieve, they're more likely to succeed and achieve. Viewing oneself more positively than others also seems to buffer the effects of stress. Taylor and Brown, 1994. This evidence is mostly consistent with research on self-worth, self-confidence, and self-esteem. I wish these youngins would go to sleep. I apologize with the noise in the background, guys. Just hopefully they'll go to sleep soon. Processes that may be considered types of positive thinking. Second, optimistic thoughts are generally thought to be good for well-being. It doesn't seem to matter whether these thoughts are unrealistic or not. Optimistic thinking tends to help people feel better, have more positive social relationships, and cope better with stress. Third, positive thoughts or beliefs about control appear to be beneficial. For example, believing that we have control during stressful experiences seem to help us cope better. The benefit of positive thoughts about control appears to be consistent with other research on the challenge mindset. When we have a challenge mindset, we believe that we have the skills and ability to handle current stressors. This mindset can be contrasted with a threat mindset, which is characterized by thoughts and beliefs that we cannot effectively handle our current stressors. The challenge mindset, where we believe we have more control, is more beneficial for us. Lastly, a general positive outlook towards life, oneself, and the future is considered so beneficial that it is often considered a part of well-being itself. As the philosopher Rene Descartes once said, "I think, therefore I am." Remember, guys, I think, therefore I am. This seems true when it comes to positive thinking. If we feel good, then we do. Positive thinking and physical health. 5 findings. Hold on a minute, guys. I got something. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It really means a lot to me. Please hit that like if y'all haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe, hit the share. It says positive thinking and physical health, 5 findings. Research has begun to provide compelling evidence for a link between positive thinking and physical health, namely optimism, which is often considered a type of positive thought, seems to contribute to positive health outcomes. For example, Shearer and Carver, 1987, 1 year after I was born, link optimism to fewer physical elements such as cough, fatigue, muscle soreness, and dizziness. Optimists also seem to recover faster from coronary artery bypass surgery, which is also 1987. Other evidence points to potential impact of positive thinking on cardiovascular health, including better blood pressure and lower risk for heart attacks. Positive thinking also seems to improve the quality of life among cancer patients and can be protective against the common cold, allergies, and other immune system issues, which is 2010. Furthermore, age-specific optimism is related to active coping, 1992. Although there are many benefits of positive thinking on health, there appears to be one key caveat, urging patients with severe illness to think positively about extreme negative situations can be too big of an ask. Hello, Beachy. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing well. Psychological support that includes positive thinking can place an unnecessary burden on already struggling patients. So it's important to keep in mind that positive thinking is just one of the many potential successful strategies and shouldn't be forced upon individuals who don't feel like it is a good fit for them. 1995. 9 real life examples of positive thinking. I think this is good because it could, it could show, it could show, kind of help you like think more positively. Examples are always great when you're going over an article or whatever the case may be, or a topic. 9 real life examples of positive thinking. So what are some examples of positive thinking? Let's break positive thinking down a bit. Past focused positive thinking. Past focused thinking is negative or pessimistic, may contribute to greater depression. Shifting those thoughts to be more positive can help us move past bad things that happened in the past. Here are examples of past focused positive thoughts that put a positive spin on the past while still acknowledging the difficult situation. I did the best I could. Hope you're having a blessed night too, Beachy. That job interview went badly, but at least I learned what to do differently next time. I know my childhood wasn't perfect, but my parents did the best they could. Present focus positive thinking. Present focus positive thinking can help us cope more effectively with our current challenges, decrease our stress, and potentially improve our life satisfaction. Here are some examples of present focus positive thoughts. I'm so lucky to have a friend, Jane, who really cares about me. That breakfast was so tasty and beautiful, and I enjoyed it immensely. Even though I may make mistakes, I always try my best. Future focused positive thinking. Future focused thinking that is negative or pessimistic may contribute to greater worry or anxiety. Shifting these thoughts to be more positive can help us stay more present and stop generating negative emotions about things that haven't even happened yet. Here are some examples of future focused positive thoughts. It's all going to turn out fine. I can't wait to go to that event next week. I will continue to work towards my goals, so I know that my future is going to be great. By focusing positive thinking backward in the moment and forward, we can use it to resolve different types of negative thoughts and potentially improve multiple aspects of well-being. Apologize, guys. Yes, God is good, and He gave us another day. Absolutely. Positive thinking versus negative thinking. I like how they put both because it's kind of showing, that you have to, like, if you do have negative thinking, to switch it to positive thinking, like you can work on both. We're human, so we can't help but have negative thoughts sometimes. So we have to try to work on it and turn it into a positive thought. You know, like positive thinking, negative thinking is not a clear-cut construct. But as a relatively simple example, optimism is often contrasted with pessimism. When it comes to performance, both optimism and pessimism are equally effective. More specifically, a person who is defensive pessimist does better when using one strategy, and a person who is strategic optimist does better when using another. That means the negative thoughts can help some people in some circumstances, which is 2002. When it comes to well-being, optimistics tend to be in a better mood, while pessimistics tend to higher in anxiety, which is 2002. But simply inducing a more positive mood in pessimistic doesn't just hurt their performance, it makes them more anxious. Defensive pessimists do and feel better when they're allowed to explore potentially negative outcomes. This helps them manage their anxiety more effectively. Furthermore, defensive pessimists have better outcomes than other anxious people who are not pessimists. All this is to say that ridding people of their pessimism is not only unhelpful, but it may also be harmful. So what does one do with negative thinking? You're fine, Kristen. In the case of pessimistic, it may be better not to force them into positive thinking. To them, it may feel like trying to put a square peg into a round hole. Instead, it may be more helpful to explore whether negative thoughts are functional, useful, and beneficial. It may be helpful to record negative thoughts to understand why they appear and how they affect other emotions and behaviors. Use our dysfunctional thought record worksheet to do this, as it will help explore negative thought triggers and practice making thoughts more adaptive. It doesn't mean these new thoughts have to be positive, just more helpful. Furthermore, you can access our Getting Rid of Ants automatic negative thoughts worksheet as well. Criticisms, what positive thinking is not. Although we've covered compelling research on benefits of positive thinking, there are some criticisms that are worth mentioning to help clarify what positive thinking is not. First, excessive positive emotion may actually harm well being. For example, Dr. June Gerber's research suggests that too much positive emotion can be a risk factor for mania in 2008. Furthermore, thinking excessively about happiness has also been linked to lower well being, especially setting unreasonably high standards for happiness and frequently thinking about one's own emotional state have been linked to lower happiness, which is in 2014. This research suggests that there may be some aspects of positive thinking that are not good for us. Another common criticism of positive thinking is that it is inappropriate and possibly ineffective strategy in some situations. For example, in response to a death of a loved one in 2013. Further research has shown that cognitive reappraisal, which involves thinking about the positive silver linings of a situation, can help in some situations and hurt in others. More specifically, using this positive thinking strategy was actually associated with higher depression in situations that were controllable, which is in 2013 as well. This suggests that positive thinking may not be an effective strategy in all situations. Another criticism centers around particular types of positive thinking that are not based on science. For example, experts in the field of psychology generally consider the law of attraction, which suggests, I got the stinking hiccups. I don't know why sweet tea gives me hiccups all the time, which suggests that believing in something will make it so, to be pseudoscience, not based on scientific methods. In fact, these types of beliefs are considered magical thinking, and research has shown that greater familiarity with the law of attraction associated with higher depression, Jones et 2019. So it's important to keep in mind that positive thinking can be a useful tool in some circumstances and may contribute to optimism, positive outcomes, and well-being, but it is not magic. Our 5 best positive thinking resources. Here's some resources to help you learn more about positive thinking and build positive thinking skills. Radical self-love cards. This worksheet helps you build a deck of self-affirmation cards. These can help cultivate more self-focused positive thoughts. Reverse the rabbit hole. Those of us with anxiety know that thoughts take on a mind of their own and take us along for the ride. By considering positive outcomes, you may be able to derail this process and get out of the anxiety of the rabbit hole. Paying attention to positive events. It's human nature to pay more attention to the negative than the positive. If we're always just focusing on bad stuff, we'll never get around to noticing and appreciate the good stuff. Make an effort to pay more attention to the positive in life. Grab our skills for regulating emotions worksheet to learn more. I am great because sometimes we are self-critical because we haven't spent the time to think about what's great about us. Reflecting on our good qualities can make positive thinking easier. My love letter to myself, exploring our positive qualities and working to better understand how they benefit us can help us value ourselves more. 17 positive psychology exercise. If you're looking for a more science-based ways to help others enhance their well-being, this signature collection contains 17 validated positive psychology tools for practitioners. Use them to help others flourish and thrive. A take-home message. Positive thinking has been interest to psychologists for some time. Still, a mutually agreed upon definition of positive thinking remains elusive. Regardless how positive thinking is measured, it appears to impact both mental and physical health positively. Further, many useful resources are available to help people build their positive thinking skills. Overall, the research suggests that cultivating positive thinking in counseling, therapy, or on your own is indeed a worthwhile endeavor. We trust our researchers will be beneficial in guiding you on a more positive path. And these are the references, guys. All them references that we went over. All right, and I think I have one more, guys. Hello, Truth Seeker. All right, this is 7 key benefits of positive thinking. And this is our last one. This is from learningmind.com/7 key benefits of positive thinking. All right. This was dated October 25th, 2013. Personal development, psychology and mental health, self-improvement. Positive thinking is the background of a modern philosophy of living a successful and happy life. Being optimistic is often portrayed as a foundation for making your life full and happy. And really, these are not just words. There are several benefits of positive thinking which influence our health, confidence, and relationships with other people. If you're not one of these positive thinkers yet and wonder why you should try positive thinking yourself, here are some reasons for you. 7 key benefits of positive thinking. Number 1, positive thinkers cope with stress faster and more effectively. If an unpleasant situation happens, they concentrate on solving it rather than thinking that things are out of their control. Actually, they are less subjected to stress as they don't have a habit to concentrate and dwell on their negative thoughts. With today's hectic lifestyle and multiple sources of stress in our daily lives, being a positive thinker who can easily go through any adversity is a great power. Number 2, better health. It's proven that those who think positively live longer and feel better than those who don't. It makes sense why. All negative emotions have immediate effects on our body. And when we are stressed and have depressive thoughts, we face sleep problems. Our muscles become tense. We become anxious and feel dissatisfied with everything. Thus, as we get rid of our destructive thoughts, we also get rid of their physical consequences. Hello, Dumpling. Good to see you, love. I hope you're doing well, darling. Absolutely. Throw it into the universe and make it happen. Good night, TD Dean. Thank you so much for being in here. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like if you haven't. Hit that subscribe and hit that share. Thank you so much for coming in here. It says, it's proven that those who think positive live longer and feel better than those who don't. And it says, it makes sense why all negative emotions have immediate effects on the body. And when we are stressed and have depressive thoughts, we face sleep problems. Our muscles become tense. We become anxious and feel dissatisfied with everything. Thus, as we get rid of our destructive thoughts, we also rid of their physical consequences. I know I just read that, but I thought that was a good one because it's better health. Number 3, you have better relationships with people. Optimistic and open people make a better first impression and usually have long-lasting social connections. People are usually attracted to positive personalities and want to maintain a friendship with them. After all, it's natural to want to spend your time with someone who is making you feel good. That's why positive thinkers tend to have a more active social life. While the number of social connections doesn't guarantee their quality, positive people indeed may enjoy better relationships because they don't overthink and don't focus on the negative aspects of those around them. The same goes for romantic relationships, since positive people tend to attract more attention from the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever. I'm open, I'm happy to whoever, respectful to whoever. I'm just saying, I'm just reading what it says. I'm just, whatever floats your boat. Number 4, positive thinking lets you be more focused and concentrated. Any native thinker knows how devastating it is to deal with challenges. Instead of wasting the valuable resources on your mind on actually solving the problem at hand, you dwell on worries and negativity. When you realize that the problem you're dealing with is not the end of the world, you learn to stay more focused when you face adversity. As a result, you become more able to make the right decisions, even in a difficult situation. Number 5, more confidence. Another one of the benefits of positive thinking It's not only about being more optimistic towards life or other people, but also being more self-accepting. Therefore, this wonderful mindset allows you to be more confident in showing your authentic self to the world. You don't want to pretend and be someone else. You learn to love yourself and be yourself, and it boosts your confidence. Number 6, positive thinkers are more successful in life. Positive people tend to not dwell on their failures and see more opportunities in life. Their glass is half full, remember? This is why they are open to learning and trying something new. As a result, they tend to be more successful in their careers and in general. After all, success comes to those who are willing to grow, improve, and move forward. Number 7, they live happier lives. Why not? Optimistic people usually live happier and more productive lives. Remember the law of attraction. Hello, sunshine. Good to see you, darling. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. It says if a person thinks positively, they attract more positive events to their life. If a person is grateful for everything they have, they will get even more of this. So don't dwell on your problems, be optimistic, and keep in mind these benefits of positive thinking. It will change your life in the most amazing ways. And I think that's it. Yep. That's it, guys. I think it, like I said, I think it is so important. It is so important about just thinking positive. I know we're all human and we make mistakes and we can't help but think negative thoughts sometimes, especially if you suffer with depression or mental health or you're stressed out. I mean, you can't help it. We're human. You cannot help how you think, but you have to try your very best to think positive, like turn the negative into a positive. It makes a big difference in your life. It makes a huge difference. So, wait a minute, guys. I am going to pull up I don't typically do a panel, but I'm going to pull one up for a little bit and let me know what y'all think about positive thinking. Let me know what y'all think about positive thinking. And let me post it. Because I'm only going to be on here for maybe like another 30 or 45 minutes. So I just kind of want to hear y'all's point of view. Let me pin a message at the top. All right, y'all are more than welcome to come in here. It's pinned to the top of the chat. I'm just kind of curious what's y'all's opinion on positive thinking. I know we always go over a lot of information, which I like it. I always try to pull up different articles to have a different point of view. People, that do true crime, they pull up different points of view of that crime. Or of that case, not really crime, but of the case, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of do the same way, but as in the topics that we cover here. So, I'm just curious to hear y'all's point of view, of what y'all think about positive thinking, or if y'all have a story, like if you have like a negative story that turned into a positive, or like what, if you're thinking, just whatever, just something that could, somebody might need to hear that might help them. You know what I mean? It might help them. It might make a difference in somebody's life. It's just nice to hear different people's point of view, their opinions. And that's, I like to get people involved. We do open panels a lot, and that gets people involved. But I do like to hear people's point of view on the panel as well. So the StreamYard link is up there, and y'all are more than welcome to come up here. You don't have to stay for long, but you are more than welcome to kind of let me know, or let everybody know your point of view, your opinion. Everybody's entitled to your opinion. We can agree to disagree if we don't, and go on about our merry way. That's all about being human and having our own say. That's it's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to be yourself. That's the positive part about being yourself. It's okay. to be yourself. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be unique because you are only you. Nobody is exactly the same, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of curious what people think of what I went over about the positive thinking. Yes, hit that like for me. Rebel's in here now. Dumpling Rebel's in here. You have to give him a hard time. Positivity. Having to breathe through my son's toxic farts. Oh my gosh, Evie, that's hilarious. Oh my lord. Hello, Becca. Good to see you, darling. I did not forget about you. I seen you, honey. I seen you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. Thank you so much for being in here, darling. Thank you guys for hitting that like when you come in. If y'all haven't hit it, please hit it. Hit that share and let people know. I knew Dumpling was going to give you a hard time. Hey, big head. I knew she was going to give you a hard time. Cracks me up. It's so funny. Y'all come up here and tell me what you think. Rebel, come up here and tell me what you think about positive thinking. A positive mind equals positive life. Absolutely. You know. But that was a lot of information I covered. So, or anybody's got a positivity story. Just anything. Y'all are more than welcome to come up here. Don't be shy. Lord. It's not like you don't know who I am. Jeez. Good Lord. We're family here. Come on now, guys. Truth Seeker said, I've been laying low. That's all right. I just think it's really important to have a positive life. It kind of, if you have positive thinking, then you're going to have a positive attitude, which, like I said, I know that it's easier said than done, especially when you suffer, with stress or worry or mental health or whatever, anxiety or whatever, panic or whatever you're suffering with. It's very hard to have positive mindset, but you just have to, you try your very best. You have to try your very best. Hello, Rebel. At least you came up here to help me out. Don't leave me hanging. Lord.
What are we talking about?
Really?
I was asleep.
Positive thinking is what we're talking about.
I positively think I'm going to bed here in a minute.
What do you think about some positive thinking other than I'm positive think I'm going to bed here in a minute? Daggone it. Lord.
You got to have positive thinking. If you don't, people are going to ruin your day. Look, when I go into work, I know it's going to be a miserable day. I know it's going to be a miserable day. But look at it like it is. You get to get off in a little while.
Yeah, especially if your time goes by fast and you stay kind of steady. If
Yeah.
you're slammed, he's like, we were slammed. I couldn't even get a cigarette in it or a vape. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. Like,
But it does make it go by quicker. Where's Five Head at? I know I seen her big ass in here.
He's so mean, Dumpling. I guess she's staying incognito because she's popular. I guess she's staying incognito. Well, she can't disguise her name. She's still got that name. She can't change her name because she changes her name, then she's got to keep it for what is like a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, like she did that one time.
I know. She was like, sorry, guys, this is my name for a couple weeks. At least she was positive about it. She didn't like it, but at least she was positive about it. That was funny. I've been getting a lot positive out of my cases. I try to look for positive. I changed my purse. You change your purse? Huh? I'm confused.
I don't change mine.
He don't carry a purse. You know what? Cherry Forever might carry a purse. Oh, Lord. There she is, babe. Not give her a hard time. That's what I said. She can't change her name.
Get your big ass up here, Dumpling. Say hi.
She can't change her name. Even if she takes TCCT and just puts Dumpling, everybody knows who she is. She could be an incognito. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness
All right.
gracious.
Well, how's everybody's day been?
Well, we don't need to know that, Dumpling. I'm telling you. She's typing while she's in the shower. She's getting bound chicka wow wow.
Next time up, I'm getting in the shower right now. Just take the picture off.
She's sitting there naked talking. She'd feel weird. That's positivity, honey. Positivity. Oh, Lord. I can't come up getting in the shower right now. Oh, Lord. That's what it said. She's trying to be incognito. She's getting in the shower right now. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. That was a good one. Positive quote. See you later, said TMI. Oh, Lord.
That's not how you spell my name.
You got to put the TIM. Beachy said, positive quote, even with the smallest of faith as a grain of mustard seed, you can move mountains. Absolutely, Beachy. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the one quote that you've been thinking of, Rebel, for a long time. And he was trying to figure out where it was in the Bible. And he was like, something about a mustard seed, but he couldn't remember that. But that's what it is. And mustard seeds are little, like teeny tiny, itty bitty. Mustard seeds are tiny, like itty bitty. I think they're smaller than a sunflower seed. I think that's what it's called. Sunflower seeds are real little, but I think it's smaller than that. Mustard seeds are little itty bitty.
Yeah.
See you later, cracks me up. Oh, Lord. Make sure you guys hit that like. We got 20 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Smaller than a flax seed. I don't even know what a flax seed is, honey. Yeah, oh yeah, very tiny, like little itty bitty. Little itty bitty. And you just have to have that much faith. But it's very sometimes it is hard to keep your faith when you're stressed out or whatever. I mean, it's hard, but then you have to think positive and like, okay, now I'm not gonna let this get to me. Even though stress is easier said than done. You're not gonna let it get to you. So you're gonna try your very hardest. It is hard to do, but you just have to try, you know.
I think back when I was in high school, and yeah, they did have school back then. And I did study a little bit. I remember a quote from Booker T. Washington that I read, and it said, "If you want to lift yourself up, you first have to lift someone else up."
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When I do these streams, it makes me feel good that's making a difference in somebody's life. So, I mean, granted, I suffer with mental health. Rebel knows on a daily, every day, all day long. But when I do my lives, and it makes me feel good to make a difference in somebody's life. You know what I mean? Like a positive change to make a difference in somebody's life. It makes me feel good. You know, if that makes sense. And, you know, it makes Rebel feel good when he's trying to make a difference in a missing child or a veteran or whatever that he talks about, it makes him feel good to talk about it. And then it makes him feel good to rant and rave on We the People or play music for you guys or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we do this for each and every one you got. Each and every one of you guys. We could not do this without all you beautiful people. We'd be just up here talking. I'd be talking to Red, but he'd be talking to me. Oh my goodness, Kristen said, didn't you graduate with Moses at Rebel? We are old.
No, it wasn't Moses. It was one of the
Rebel used to give his mama a hard time. He said, "Mama, your social is 000000001." She's like, "It is not." Blah blah blah. He said that. What was it? She
shows she farts dust.
She went to school with Moses or something like that.
But see you later. If you hang around with negative people, maybe you can be the positive in their negative life.
Yeah. If you're on a positive channel or just anything that you feel good about yourself, it always makes you feel good as a person. Like even if you're, even like he was saying, even if you see a negative person, if you say something to somebody, or if you're kind to somebody, maybe it might turn their negativity around and make a difference in their life. I mean, it's worth a try. You never know. That's why I always say be kind to one another.
Look, when Becca would go in, and I think she was talking about him last night. I can't remember. But when she'd go into the VFW to go to work, there was always that gentleman that she sat there. His name was HD. He always seemed so down. And Becca would sit there and talk to him before she'd come back to the kitchen. But like I said, he always seemed like he was down. But when Becca would, come on back to the kitchen after she talked to him, he seemed so peppy, hyper, wanted to get up and walk around and talk to people. But when he first he'd come in, he'd sit down at the bar and drink a beer. That's all he would do, just sit there.
And he had oxygen, so he carried around his oxygen tank with him. That's my buddy. Yeah. I talk about him all the time. I know he hears me.
Yeah, but just her showing that little bit of kindness to him. Excuse me, guys. Kindness to him. It helped pick him up. I mean, look, and I didn't believe this stuff that I didn't believe in it, is what I'm saying. That if you say something nice to somebody, it may help their day, because it's been, and this is hard to believe. It's been 34 years to the day that my best friend left. Or 34 days, 34 years to the day. And I always regret not saying something, because he knew I loved him. But if I just said, hey, let's go talk, instead of letting him walk in his house, maybe he'd still be here today, and he could see these God kids that we've got over here.
But you can't blame it on yourself, though.
I don't. But
for a reason, unfortunately.
You can't. I know, but you. I mean, you can say that, but you can't. I know it's not my fault, but it seeps in my head that I should have said something. So whatever, go out there and talk to people, guys. Just be kind, be nice. Look, we all go through bad days. Trust me. As soon as I walk in work, it's a bad day, because there's always something going on there. So I keep my time occupied so I don't have to listen to the bullshit. But when the customers come in, and I don't pay no attention to anybody else in there, and I run the oven all the time, but I do ask them if they have, call in. And talking to customers, they make you feel better at work. Sometimes there's there's them others out there that, you know, that don't want to be friendly. So, you know, but still be friendly to them.
Right.
But me talking to them, that, you know, that keeps my mind off of the other stuff in there. But I always look at somebody and think, you know, he seems like he's having a good day, but he could be putting up a false front just to make it look good. Everybody goes through bad days. Nobody knows what anybody's going through. So always
That's why
be
I
kind
say,
to everybody.
yep, exactly. Because you don't know what somebody's going through. And okay, so like simple, I'm just saying on a kind of like on a true crime. I mean, I'm still learning true crime, but Rebel talks about true crime, and Dumpling was. I don't know if Dumpling's still in here, but Dumpling talks about true crime, and a lot of you guys are on the true crime community or in the true crime community. I'll get it right here in a minute. But you know, like I was saying, I mean, I'm hoping this might make a difference. But I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you don't know what people are thinking. You don't know what people are going through. So if you could just take your time, you know, like he was saying, you know, I sit down with my buddy HD. He's no longer with us, but if he was still here, I would still do the same thing every time I see him, because that's just something that I enjoyed doing. He enjoyed. If I did not talk to him, it was Katie bar the door, and he thought something was wrong. He would come to me and say, "Hey, where's my hug?" You know what I mean? And I would sit down and talk to him. Like he would. You know, there was a lot of veterans at the VFW, which is now closed, unfortunately. But there was a lot of veterans that come up to me and say, "Where's my hug at?" Or I would give them a
Look,
hug before they even asked.
all right, well, hold on a minute. The best quote that I've seen anybody say so far is what Dumpling just said. The happiest people are usually masking the most pain. And you're exactly right, Dumpling. You are exactly right. I mean, that person may seem like the happiest person in the world outside to everybody else, but when he walks in his house, he probably hurts all night. My buddy that I was talking about was the happiest go lucky person around. And that day he walked in his house, and the saddest thing that ever happened to me happened. So, but it happened to him, but you know what I mean? It happened to me too. What's up, Silent J? But that's the best quote I've seen, Dumpling. Thank you for putting that in there.
Thank you, Dumpling. But that's what I'm saying. You do not know what somebody's going through. And like I was talking about the true crime aspect. I mean, and Dumpling's now in here. But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if it can make a difference. But you know what I'm doing my stream on. I'm like I want to. I think we could be a difference in somebody's life. And the way that I'm seeing it is, you know, like I'm just saying, what if somebody has a mindset of doing something true crime wise, whether it's a child or an alive in their or whatever the true crime is? We'll just go in that way because I'm still learning. Okay. But what if you take time, even if it's just a minute of your day or 2 minutes of your day or whatever, just to be kind to that person, because you don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know what they're thinking about. You don't know what they go through when they go home. I mean, you do not know. So, what I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know if it would happen or not, but it is worth a try to be kind to somebody, and you could make a difference and change their mindset, and they go home and decide not to do whatever they was going to do and allow themselves or a child or whatever the true crime could be. They decided,
Look,
well, this person gave me a chance and actually was kind to me. And so I decided I'm not going to do this. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but it is worth a try. You know, it's worth a
look,
try.
see you later's right. Robin Williams was one of the funniest
Oh, I
men.
love Robin Williams.
He was one of the funniest men alive, but
Yep.
he had demons inside of him.
Yes, he did right here.
And like I said, he was happy on the outside, but when he got to his house, it was different.
Yep.
But now, guys, now don't think that I'm trying to bring politics in this, but one of my favorite presidents in the world said this before, and I just now remembered it. So what I'm putting in chat is what he said. says we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. So
I don't know. I'll put that up there too.
uh,
That's a good quote too.
Ronald Reagan said that years ago. So
Well, it's a quote, so it's not really politics. It's just a quote. So you're
well,
good.
I know, but it was said by a president. What I'm saying,
But it's a great quote, though. It's a great
it
quote. But
is.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know if what I said would make a difference, but it could, and that's kind of the positive thinking. You know, this world is such an evil place. If we could just try to be the good and try to let people know that, you know, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to, you know, need somebody to talk to. You know, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what these people are thinking. We don't know what these people are thinking. We don't know what people are going through. But if we could just make a difference in somebody's life or just take time to be kind to somebody, just maybe, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not 100% sure, but it could change their mindset of what they were originally going to do, true crime wise, is what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. You know, I'm just saying, you know, y'all talk about true crime, which I'm learning, but I mean, I think this kind of goes hand in hand as well. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, if you could have a positive mindset and not, I think, you know, those people that do those true crimes have negative, obviously, negative mindset. So they do what they do. That's just my opinion. They do what they do. So if somebody could just take a time and just maybe give them a chance, talk to them, you know, give them a few minutes of your time. It's not going to hurt to take a couple minutes of your time and just say, you know, hey, how are you doing today? You know, I hope you have a wonderful day. Or kill them with kindness. I mean, even if they're a Karen per se, you know, because Rebel deals with the public. Even if he deals with a Karen, you still have to kill them with kindness or try to. You know,
Bullshit.
that could make a difference in somebody's life, just being nice to somebody. You know, I'm just saying.
What is it that little kid says? Bullshit. Ah, bullshit.
I wish you could play him. He's so cute. I love him. Find a funny one. He's so cute.
Give me this one.
I love it. Y'all have to Rebel have to find it. It's so cute. I love it. This little boy, I think it's a little boy. He's freaking adorable. It just warms your heart because he's so cute. Leo Russell stated, God will work with you, but not for you. That's a good one, too. And Tree Seeker said, I always say take time to smell the flowers. Yes, because, I mean, you know, there's really good people in the world. You just have to, unfortunately, there is good people in the world. You just have to weed through all the bad to find them. And it's sad to say that because this world is such a stinking evil place and it's filled with negativity that the good people, like it's the bad people are up here and the good people are down here. So we need to kind of like, you know, and I know it's Rome wasn't built in a day and we'll get there. But I mean, I just think, you know, with all y'all's help, because I could not do this without you guys and Rebel couldn't either, you know, to make a difference in somebody's life, you know, really, truly. I just think I think, you know, with all these, I mean, because I talk about a little bit of everything, life lessons, mental health. I mean, we talk about everything. And, you know, I just think honestly that it can make a difference in somebody's life. And you know, I always say that I'm here for each and every one of you guys. And I really, truly am. I really, truly am. And Rebel knows this. I have a heart of gold, like not a heart of gold. Well, I guess you could say I have a huge heart. And when I care and I love somebody, I care and love somebody wholeheartedly.
All right, you want to show us?
Yeah. This is the cutest thing. I swear it's so freaking adorable. Which one did you pick?
You'll see. Make
Wait
it
till y'all
full
see
page.
this.
Make it full page.
Okay, I will. Hold on. Let me find. Look at this. This is so funny. I love it.
Now y'all watch this. I love this little youngin.
By the
He's
way,
so cute.
you know, I'm not,
Listen.
I may be a white boy, but I'm not stupid.
Abortion? Abortion? Abortion. Abortion.
Isn't he cute? I love it. He's so cute. A bullshit. A bullshit. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. He's freaking adorable. He's so cute. I don't even, he's just what, a couple years old? He's not very old at all. He's so cute. Did y'all see that little boy? He's so cute.
Nah, he's a older kid now, honey.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah.
But he's so cute. That back then, he's so cute. A bullshit. A bullshit. And then he laughs. A bullshit.
Yeah.
These youngins, I swear, they're so cute. They got a mind of their own. They're friggin' adorable. God love them. They're so sweet. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's very important. You know, I went over a lot of information, but I know I always go over a lot of information when we do topics. But you know, the more information that we cover, the more it can make a change in somebody's life. And that's just how I look at it. I know it's a lot of talking, and I know a lot of people, because a lot of people tell me my voice is soothing. So they doze off and then they wake up, you know what I mean? They don't mean to, but that I've been told my voice is soothing from reading. So a lot of people watch the replay, which is fine. I appreciate any kind of support. But I just like to look at the different information out there, which I go digging. And Rebel knows I'll sit at this computer and he'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to find my information for the topic." And he's like, "Which topic are you covering?" And I'm telling him, he's like, "Babe, that's on you." That's what he tells me. So I'll be sitting here going digging. I do.
Yep. Last time I went and smelled the roses, a bee stung me right in the fucking nose. That hurt like a son of a bitch. So piss on that shit.
Silent J said, "Believe in yourself and you're halfway there." Theodore Roosevelt.
Yep.
And you have me echoing. Or
I'll
you
have
did.
you echoing.
You did.
Bullshit.
Sorry about that. See you later. Leah Russell stated, "God will work with you, but not for you." I think I already put that on there. But just in case, I don't want to miss the quotes. Please hit that like if y'all haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for being in here and showing some support to me and some love. It means so much to me, more than you guys know. Truly, it does. Rebel knows how much it means to me.
Yep.
I talk about it all the time. I'm like, these people just don't know how much it means to me.
I'm doing good, Pac-Man. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, he had to work over and then he said he was tired. So he was like, "I'll try to go live." He said, I didn't get to go live tonight. He said, "I might go live tomorrow." So he's up here. So if he goes live tomorrow, he can let you guys know.
I will go live. I will go live tomorrow, guys.
What time is it? 8:30? So they know.
Yeah.
Rebel's going live tomorrow at 8:30. Do you know what you're covering yet? Probably not.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Well,
Just know that he's going live at 8:30.
I got a I got an idea.
You got an idea.
That's what I'm saying.
You got an idea. He's country, guys. Yes, need one more like. Well, we need more than one, but we can.
All right,
we
guys,
can
let me
like.
ask y'all something. And I don't mean to interrupt you. Has
Thank you,
anybody
Evie.
heard? Has anybody heard from Rebelicious or Casper, whatever y'all want to say? I haven't heard from her in a couple of days. I'm just wondering if she's okay.
I haven't heard from her. Dumpling, are you still in here? Have you heard from Rebelicious, honey?
Let me see if she's said anything. Because I did send her a message the other day.
I don't think I've seen Rocket Queen in here.
I haven't either.
She's probably working. Or she might still be sleeping.
Okay. She did send me a message, and she's okay. She says she loves us all.
Well, when we don't see nobody in a while because
That was-
in a couple of days you're our family, so we worry. We can't help it.
She sent that this morning at 4:30, so which she's okay.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that she's okay. I've seen a lot of bad weather happening around there. Beachy, are you okay in your area if you're still in here, honey? Because I've seen a lot of like flooding and stuff in your area. Yeah, Rocket Queen was in here last night. I just haven't seen her in here today. Beachy. Are you still in here? Something about New York. I don't know if it's in her area, but something about New York has a lot of flooding or something, or maybe it might have been a later post, but I just wanted to make sure that they was okay. She was okay where she was at.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna jump off here, honey. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's already 12:30.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to jump off here myself
All right.
because I've been on for almost 2 hours.
Well, stay on as long as you want. I'm just saying. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night on my channel.
At 8:30.
Yes.
Between 8:30 and 9, we'll say.
At 8:30. But y'all have a good night.
8:30, guys.
Are you done?
Yep.
It was good seeing y'all. Much love to y'all. Much love and respect to all. And to Becca. Y'all hit that thumbs up, that share, and that subscribe on your way out for her. Show her some love. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, Pac-Man. Y'all be good. Have a safe night, and we love you.
I must be missing because I still can't find myself. What are you talking about, Kristen? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, thank you guys so much for coming in here. I know it was I know I always cover it and I don't mean to. We do a lot of talking, or I do a lot of talking, but it's a lot of information, and I think that it could be beneficial. I guess you could say beneficial to a lot of people, and so that's why I cover it. And we look at a bunch of different articles or websites, articles, whatever, blogs, whatever, a lot of different information to see a different point of view. And so that's one reason that I do so much reading, to see the different points of view and to try to make a difference in somebody's life. Try to be the good in the world. That's what our main focus is. Be a difference in somebody's life and be a good in the world, and let them know it's okay if they're not okay. You're not alone. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Because, like I say, I suffer with mental health on a daily. And I just want to be the good in the world and let people know that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to need somebody to talk to. It's okay to, give somebody a minute or two of your time to be a difference in their life, because you never know what somebody's going through. You just don't know. You just don't know, guys. You truly don't. So, with that being said, tomorrow we have an open panel. It's at 10:30 tomorrow night Eastern. We're not going to do karaoke, I don't reckon. Karaoke is more for the weekends where we can kick back and relax and all that. Tomorrow it's just our open panel on positivity, good vibes, just all good stuff, where you can come up and just be yourself. And why pinch me? That hurts. What are you talking about, Kristen? But it's just going to be all good vibes tomorrow. It's at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see all you beautiful people there tomorrow night. Like I said, it's an open panel on positivity, good vibes, support, awareness, motivation, encouragement. It's all the good stuff. All the good stuff. So I hope that we have a good turnout and we have, beautiful people up on panel. Sweet dreams, Evie. I love you. Hopefully your breathing is better from your teenager. Hope you have a good night, Miss Evie. I love you, honey. Yes, I deal with I really do, and it sucks. I suffer with PTSD, depression, anxiety. I have major mood disorder. I have psychosis, hallucinations. I suffer with a lot. So, in return, the support and the love that y'all give me helps me. And in return, I give it back to you guys. So, it's kind of like a therapy, but not a therapy. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are there for me without even knowing that y'all are there for me, But it's hard to open up when you suffer. It really is. Hello, Miss Ann. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hurting. Trying to get it to calm down so I can go to sleep. But
bless your heart. And you just got your little friend off just a couple days ago, didn't you?
Friday.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
And you just did that yesterday?
5:00 yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
20 stitches.
You better watch it and pray that it doesn't get infected, because that looked not good. That looked not good. And it's in a shape like a V.
And you know what that means? That means victory. I'm gonna kick cancer's butt.
Positive thinking, sister.
There
Positive
you go,
thinking.
There you go.
Keep it up, girlfriend.
Me and the doctor laughed about that. I said, well, because he said, you're going to have a scar. And I said, good. I said, I'll walk around and brag and say V for victory, because I'm going to beat cancer. He said, I love that attitude.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like literally like that. Or I mean, like that. I'm like, and it's deep. Woo, ouch. And it's right on your shin. I mean, it looked like it's right on your shin bone.
It is. It is. Thank God it wasn't broke. Now we're concerned about the tendons and the nerves there. So
just be careful. And I know it's probably hard for you to walk, and your dog is jumping on you. And
I'm supposed to be on these crutches.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs are being good. Wheezy, he's laying right under my leg right now. He will not get far from it. He gets up and he kisses the bandage and everything.
Oh.
See, it's hold on.
Oh my gosh, honey.
So he kisses it to make it feel better. He is so smart.
God love him. He's such a sweet baby.
Yeah.
That's what I said. The other owner. That other owner just chuck it up as a loss. It ain't happening. He's so attached to you, it's not happening at all. No.
And when I laid down at 5:30 this morning to try to go to sleep, he normally gets on the couch and gets on the back of the couch. He knew I was hurt, so he laid on the floor by the couch.
Oh, God love him. Oh,
Yeah.
a
me see
sweet
if I-
Wheezy.
See if I can get him up here. Wheezy.
Sweet baby.
Wheezy. You want to come up here, buddy?
Oh,
Come here, Mama. Or Daddy. Come here, boy.
oh, here one of them comes. Here they all
That's
come.
good.
Look at
All right, move, Abby.
here comes your cavalry.
Hey, boy.
Oh, Wheezy.
First thing he does, he checks my chest, the port. See,
I'll make sure you don't have it. Make sure you don't got it.
if I didn't have my hand there, he would kiss the seaport.
Oh, is it sore? Is it starting to
Nah.
get sore?
Not the seaport.
Not bad.
It don't bother me at all. But this
Now you're
damn
getting
leg
kinda-
does.
You're getting kind of used to it, I guess, in a way. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
But he knows it. Somebody said he could smell the medicine.
He probably can. He probably can. I swear. So, how long you have to have your stitches in for a week or 10 days or?
7 to 10 days. And I called today and made the appointment with my primary doctor for the 20th. But the nurses there, they're friends of mine on Facebook, and they saw the picture and they said, I don't think they're going to come out on the 20th. So
I hope you don't have to have surgery or nothing, Lord.
that's well, I'm worried about the tendons and the nerves.
Right.
Because it's deep. You can see the meat and the bone.
Oh my goodness. So what in the world did you do? I know you was trying to tell me, and I was like, what in the world did she do? Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. Lord.
I told Riley, the little girl I keep, she's 9, and I said, I'm going to try to eat and heat me up. I cooked spaghetti 2 weeks ago and put up 5 quart bags. So I had took one out earlier yesterday and thawed it out. So I poured it up in the bowl and put it in the microwave. And while I was in the kitchen doing that, the dogs were in there hopping around and wanting to go outside. So I
Right.
said, Riley, come take the dogs outside so I can go to the bathroom. And right before you get into the bathroom, I got that hole with that board. And I didn't know that board had shifted. And I stepped on it and down I went.
Oh my gosh.
And I got up and made it to the toilet. And I didn't even drop my shorts. And I looked down, sitting on the toilet, and the blood was flying out. So I reached over and got a washcloth
Right.
and hobbled in here and screamed for Riley because she was still outside with the dogs. We filled up that I went through 3 washcloths,
Oh my gosh.
all the blood. So
Oh my gosh.
ambulance got here. They wrapped it up. Before we got to the hospital, it already bled through. And of course, they took it off. And they said, oh, you did a good number. I finally got to go to the bathroom when I was there.
Jeez. What was it? Just nothing, kind of like a shock thing. You didn't feel it until you sit down and seen all the blood, or you didn't really.
No, I felt it.
Oh.
When I went in there, I felt it.
You're like, something ain't right, and then you try to go to the bathroom. You're like, oh my goodness, yep, call 911. It ain't happening. Something's going. Like, it ain't good.
It was
Ooh.
bad. It was terrible.
Did
Krista,
they numb you real good and stuff before they put it on there?
yeah, all but one little spot, and he went to go stitch that. So I screamed. I said, "You better numb it." So he put some more numbing right there. And
Like, I can feel that, you know. Woo-hoo.
Kristen just asked how long before I can move. when we raise enough money to pay for the new trailer, they're doing a fundraiser for me next month. So of course we still, we got a long ways to go
Right.
because the new trailer is 82,000. That's with everything,
Right.
taxes, delivery, the setup, and we only got 13,000 in the trust fund.
Now you got the land. I mean, that's your land. You're just getting the trailer to put on it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, almost. Hold on.
You're good.
Received.
Ambulance is coming out here on my road. Not my road, but the
Right.
highway, Bobby.
Hey, Ghost Devil. Hey, brother. Good to see you. He's talking about animal and dogs. Definitely know. He said animals know, dogs especially. Now, I'm just trying to read up through the chat.
No, Kristen, we got a long ways to go. We got the 13,000 to go for the demo and the permits. Now we got to come up with the 82,000. But they're
Good
doing
Lord.
one next month, and it's going to be at this big bar in town. He brings in these big name bands. So there's 6 or 8 bands that's going to be playing that day. It's going to be a big shindig.
That's good.
And they're going to have raffle prizes, all that kind of stuff. And then they're doing another one in September and one in October.
So they're trying real hard to help you out, you know. But unfortunately, it costs. See, at first, kind of like what you were thinking, like you was getting it donated, and then it come to everything, and you're like, daggone it, this is not what I was thinking. Jeez.
But my buddy my lawyer buddy that's got the trust fund, he knows what happened to me yesterday. He's real upset now. He's worried about me because being a cancer patient and
Right.
we're worried about infection and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I said, honey. With everything you got going on, this big, you got to take care of yourself, and with that being as deep as it is, I'm surprised they didn't give you antibiotics. But I don't know
They
if you
did.
take them. Oh, okay, I didn't know if you
But-
could take them with you being on a chemo.
But I was hurting so much today, and I was taking I got some pain pills here left
Right.
over, and
Right.
I was taking them. There was no way I could drive,
Right.
and I had called Shannon. She'd been gone all day, and I told her, I said, "Can you take me and we get them filled?" And she said, "Yeah," but she didn't get a chance to. But the preacher's wife, Miss Gloria, she
Right.
came over this evening, and she's got the prescriptions, and she's going to fill them in the morning.
Right.
And the antibiotics, there's 2 antibiotics and ointment.
Right.
So 3. And they're calling in the mouthwash prescription because I can't eat because my mouth is from the chemo is getting sore. So, but somebody I got some protein shakes,
Right. Right.
and I've been trying to drink one of those every day. And I got a local friend of mine ordered them, and I got them the other day. And then another friend is ordering me some too. Already got the order, and she's mailing them to me, so I
Right.
should get them later in the week. That
Well,
way,
you gotta eat something or drink something to keep your strength up, vitamins, or something, because
Well, I
you
take
don't eat,
vitamins.
it's gonna make you more weak.
Yeah, I got the vitamins, but they told me, my primary office doctor, they told me to lay off the vitamins why I'm taking the shakes,
Right.
because there's a bunch of vitamins in it.
Right.
So I got to lay off the vitamins and drink the shakes. And I said, how often can I drink the shakes?
Right.
Said, every chance you get. I don't want to drink them all in one day.
Right. Right. They're cost. I mean, they are expensive. Lord have mercy. Now, Tim's mom, Tim's, or Rebel, however y'all know him, his brother had pancreatic cancer and he liked the Ensures.
I don't like
And he
the
would drink
Ensure.
them all the time. I'm like, but I mean, like he didn't do chemo or nothing like that, but he was just so weak that he just had to have something. And he did the like double chocolate and vanilla or something. I don't know. But they had a lot of vitamins in them. And I think it was called Ensure. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah,
Something like
she ordered the Ensure too, and it's butter pecan. And
Ooh.
I drank one today, and I couldn't drink it all because it tastes like cardboard.
Really?
But then my taste buds are screwed up too. So
How's your sweet tea tasting though? Is it funny? Is it weird tasting?
and my Dr. Pepper burns my mouth
Oh my goodness, honey.
because inside of my mouth is. I don't have any of the sores yet, but my mouth is sore from
Right.
the chemo. So when I brush my teeth, it's on fire, burns. And
You're just
sitting
your
there-
mouth's extra sensitive right now, like because of the medicines and stuff. Good Lord, have mercy, honey.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
like I
going-
said, you have to eat. I mean, you have to keep something to keep nutrients in your body. You know.
Well, I'm going through the mill right now, so I'm just fighting and trying to stay strong. But I did cry a couple hours ago because this pain got so bad it made me cry.
I don't blame. I mean, it looks. You're
It's right
definitely
on
going to have a scar, honey. Most definitely. But it's
Yeah.
a V for victory. Kick it,
That's-
cancer's booty.
That's right. My son, when he was at the hospital with me, and he saw it and everything. When we were coming home, he said, "Well, you ought to get a tattoo, Mama, that says victory. I beat cancer." And I said, "Heck no, I got it on my leg now."
Said I got a scar. I don't need no tattoo. I got a permanent scar. I got a
So,
scar right here. I got a scar on my leg.
Yeah, the victory one on my leg. So, yes. Leave it up to me.
Have you took anything today for your leg? Did
Oh,
you have
yeah.
anything to take? Okay.
Yeah, I got these pain pills. I can't tell you
Right.
the name.
Oh, you're fine, honey. I didn't want you to go through pain and not have that. You know what I mean?
Well, I've already had
Yeah.
these, so I've been taking them all night, last night, and today,
Right.
like every 6 hours.
Right.
And of course, my other one, my somas,
Right.
and I've been taking ibuprofen. So I'm doing everything to try to slow this pain down, but where it's situated, that pain ain't gonna give up.
It's right on that shit. I mean, it's right directly on that. Right. It looks like it's right. Like here's your shin. It's like right there.
It is. It's terrible. Yeah.
I just pray that you don't have to have surgery or nothing for your tendons or anything like that. I hope you don't have to have anything like that. You know, that's all you need with everything else going on.
Well, we
Jeez.
won't know about the tendons and the nerves until I see my primary doctor a week from Thursday. And he'll refer me if I have to have that repaired. I don't know. But right now, at this point, I can't have no surgeries. So,
That's what I
I
said. You
don't
got
know.
too much stuff going on, honey. You got, Lord.
leave it up to me.
You accident prone, honey.
I know a bunch of friends are saying we need to put you in a bubble wrap.
Mm-hmm. Be like the bubble woman instead of the bubble boy, where you bounce around in the bubble so you don't get hurt. It's you don't have no germs, so you ain't got to worry about getting sick. You ain't got to worry about hurting yourself. Put Wheezy in there with you so he don't go ballistic
Yeah.
because he goes serve on crazy trying to get to you.
I'm trying as hard as I can, y'all, to keep a smile, to stay positive, but this boo-boo here has took me down a little bit. So my paramedic buddy gets off in the morning at 6, and he's coming over to change the bandage because the doctor told me to change it Wednesday, which is tomorrow.
Right.
And I said, I ain't doing it. I ain't touching that damn thing.
You're like, that's scary looking. That thing's humongous. I mean, it's huge. I'm scared to death to touch it.
So he's coming. I talked to him on the phone a while ago. That's why I ain't been on y'all's thing. Because
You're
he called
fine,
me
honey.
to check on me. He's working. And I asked him if he could do that. He said, sure. And then my ex-sister-in-law called me, so we just got off the phone. She was worried about me.
Lord have mercy. I'm
Her
telling you.
husband and my ex-husband were brothers.
Right. So it's like family,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They claim me, but they don't claim my
Hey,
ex.
Kenzie. Oh. It's like, well, I mean,
Well,
Hey,
you
Kenzie. How are you doing, darling? Good to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Are they telling you to kind of prop your leg up to keep it kind of elevated? Yeah. Because, they say that, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but they say to prop your leg up, or if you have a broken ankle, or if any kind of injury because it keeps the blood flowing or something. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, and the swelling and all that junk.
Yeah, I've been keeping it propped up. I just took it off. I had it propped up here on the file cabinet, and I just took it off before I come on you because
Right.
it was getting restless. And so it's on
Is
the
it
foot
numb
stool.
feeling, or can you actually feel like if you touched it?
I
Is it
ain't
numb to
touching
the
it.
touch?
I don't know. I don't want to touch it. It hurts. And
So it's not numb. Is when that numbing stuff has wore off. Is what
Oh,
I
that
mean.
numbness wore off about 11:30 last night, and I was in here screaming. And well, not literally screaming.
Right.
I was saying words that are not in the Bible.
Right. Right. She's like, this thing hurts. It hurts.
It does. It's not hurting right this second. That's why I'm smiling.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood, honey. She said, give me this wall.
Oh shit! The dog's gonna think somebody's knocking on the door.
Look, here she comes.
Yeah, Mama's
Which one is-
Abby.
Which one is that one?
That's Abby.
Abby. That's not the pregnant one, is it?
No, Sissy's over there in the kennel with her puppy. She had one puppy, a little boy. He's 2 weeks old.
Oh, she already had her baby?
Hmm?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was born June the 26th.
Oh, she just had one baby?
One.
Oh.
Let me see if I can. The kennel's right here by me.
Just don't
Move,
fall,
man.
honey. Just be
Let me
careful.
get him and show him to you.
Yeah, I
He's-
want to see. I didn't even know she had her baby.
Yep. June the 26th.
Oh. Be careful, Miss Ann. Lord have mercy, don't fall.
I know.
Hold on to stuff if you got to.
I am.
Make me nervous, and you don't want to hurt yourself no more. Shoo.
I got it. Just hang tight. I'm just gonna hold your footboard for a minute. Oh, wait. Oh God. Whew.
Oh, look at it. I gotta make you bigger. Oh my gosh. Look how adorable.
He's
Oh
got
my
his little eyes open.
goodness. Look how cute. And that's the only one she had?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look how tiny.
Oh, he was real
Oh,
tiny.
oh, oh, he's so pretty. Did you give him a name yet?
No, I'm probably not going to be able to keep him.
Oh, look at Wheezy's like, hey, let me check him out. You got a baby. Let me check him.
He's just going to get his head bit off.
Oh, yep, because Mama's going to come up here and snap you off. Oh, he's so tiny.
It's a little
Oh,
boy.
look at it stretch. His little arms stretching out. Oh,
He's
what
a
kind
cutie.
is he?
Mama is Shih Tzu and Chihuahua, and Daddy's long hair Chihuahua.
Oh, look at it yawn.
Yeah, I'll look him up.
No. Oh,
He's a sweet boy.
he is sweet. You can't help but love it. Look at his little face. You look at a little smush face. But his mom is she's more wide, ain't she?
Yeah.
But he's got the smush face like a mama. Look at
He's-
it. He's so cute. Look at it. It's so cute.
He's
I
got
knew
his
she was
daddy's
pregnant.
colors.
I knew she was pregnant, but I didn't realize it was that soon that she had a baby.
Oh,
Wow.
she was right on time.
Oh,
I'm marked June the 26th, and she had him.
is
that
that her first lit or is that her first
No,
baby or not?
girl.
Oh,
No,
oh, you said nope.
she said
Oh, so she's a little hoochie mama.
She sure is. You ready to go back in your bed, kennel with your mama?
Hey, 7, I'm hungry. Look at it. Look at Wheezy. Lord, he is jealous. Oh my goodness. Wheezy jealous. He's looking behind you like, okay, now put him up. He's so jealous.
He is. Rocky
Oh.
came over, the daddy, he came over yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and he come up here on the desk, and Riley handed the puppy to me.
Right.
Went to show Rocky, phew, gone. He didn't want no part of it.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's not even whimping, like, whining or nothing.
He did just a second ago.
Oh, he's so
Hang on, let me
tiny.
put him up, because
He's so
she's
pretty.
right here. She's mad.
Oh, she's like, bring me my baby back.
Mhm.
She's probably eyeballing Wheezy too. He's like, don't you mess with my baby.
She is. This is a sweet
Oh.
boy.
Yes, it's
Tell
so
everybody
pretty.
bye.
Oh, he's licking. Look how cute he is. Lord, look at him. He's precious. It's hard not to want to keep him though, because he's so stinking adorable. He's so adorable.
Tell me about it.
You're like, daggone it. Wheezy'd be madder than a hornet because he says, I am the only male in this house.
Yeah, him. Hang on.
Oh, there he goes. He's like,
Wheezy and Rocky fight when Rocky comes over. Wheezy don't like Rocky, and Rocky don't
Oh.
like Wheezy. So,
Wheezy, you good now, brother? You're good. Look at him. He's like, Mom, I'm so mad. Oh, there he goes. He heard
Yeah.
the bark.
the other four, they get their shots on the 22nd. Go ahead, Dan.
I swear it's never a dull moment, is it? It's like children. It's like, get over there and lay down and hush.
You ain't kidding.
Phew, Lord. But he's so cute. It's hard not to love him. He's so cute.
He
And
is.
he's how old? Just a couple weeks old?
He was 2 weeks old yesterday, Monday.
He looks like a little butterball. Like he's got that little roly-poly belly.
Oh yeah, he stays hooked up to that nanny.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the only one, so he said I got variety to choose from. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He don't have to fight with nobody. Now
He's-
now her other litters, did she have more than one, or she always just had one?
The most she's had was 5.
Oh, so this
And
is like
then
an only child. She's really protective over this one,
each litter it would decrease. She'd have
right?
4, then 3, 2, now 1.
Now,
And
how
this,
old is she? Is she pretty older?
mm, let me think. She's about 9 or 10 years old.
Okay, so she's a little bit older. Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to get fixed.
She said, "I can't deal with this no more."
No. And
Uh-uh.
my others are all fixed. Everybody's fixed except for her. And
Is
they all.
Wheezy fixed too?
Mm-hmm.
Is he really?
Yep. And no, Abby, move. You get close to my leg and it scares me.
Or if they accidentally brush up, you're like, "Oh, okay, Lord,
Guess I better put it back up here.
Lord have mercy." Oh, here he comes.
Hello.
I think he's the one that. I mean, like all of them worry about you, but I think he's the one that really, truly worries about you the most. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
Look at him. He's happy, baby. Now he's like, "Now, Mama, put the baby up. I'm good now."
Yeah, he don't like the puppy.
Oh, that puppy is so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, it's got Mama's face, a little smushed nose. It's got Mama's face, definitely.
Yeah, he's. I kind of want to keep him. Would you stop, please?
Oh, Weezy didn't like that.
I want to kind of keep him.
Right.
But I got enough here.
I know.
And so when he's old enough to go, I'll have to find somebody I know that I trust and put his picture on Facebook and say, and then
Right.
I'll get 30 people begging.
Right. But
Yeah.
you want him to have a good home. You know what I mean? Like you don't want,
Stop.
be mistreated or nothing like that. Because
Right.
he seems like a sweet baby. He really does.
If you don't go lay down, 1, 2,
Oh. It's bad you got to count them like children.
he's bad.
He likes to be the center of attention, Mama.
He sure does. He's nosy.
He said, "I know that voice. You've talked to her before, Mama."
He's back down here on the floor. Like, where's her leg? I'm gonna
Oh
get.
my Lord.
I had to prop it up here.
I'm telling you.
He's a trip.
Oh, he's worse than that when you have your boss with you. Oh my goodness.
The pump. Yeah. He gets up here and he always trying to check out the pump. Well, the tube.
I think that thing's kind of already aggravating you, ain't you? You pulled it and it's like you've walked off and it's like, okay, well, come on. You know what I mean? Lord,
No.
have mercy.
It's
not too bad?
bothering me. It hasn't bothered me at all. I've done got used to it.
Right.
Now, I did get up off the couch the other day, and I forgot. And I got like 2 feet from the couch.
Right.
Oops. I got to get the pump. So I had to
Because
grab it.
it kind of tugs, don't it?
Yeah. But it don't hurt.
Right. But it lets you know, oh man, I forgot you. Come on.
Mhm.
So that now, when is your scan? Have you already had your scan to see if the medicine's working, or you don't have that yet?
After my 6th treatment,
Oh, okay.
I've had 3, and I go every other week.
Right.
So after my 6th one, then they're going to see what the tumor's doing.
Right.
As far as the liver, I don't know what they're doing about it.
Well, I guess the chemo that they're giving you is covering, like, I
Yeah,
guess
it
everything.
is.
You know.
It is. But around Christmas, I get 12 chemo treatments. And so it's going to be somewhere in December when I'm
Right.
done.
Right.
And then they're going to start radiation. So when I have this scan after the 6th treatment to see what the tumor's doing, if it has shrunk enough to their liking, they'll surgically go in and remove it.
Right.
But
Right.
the liver, I don't know. I don't. We ain't really talked much about the liver.
Right. I guess they're just kind of testing the chemo to make sure to see if it'll work, on the liver and the rectum. Lord
Yeah.
have mercy, honey. I'm telling you.
Leave it up to me.
Do you have any side effects other than that? Like you said, the eating and the taste. Is that really the only side effect you have? You been thrown up or anything like that?
No.
Nauseated or nothing?
No, it's just the appetite is gone.
Hey, Redneck Connection. Good to see you.
The appetite's gone. The taste buds are real bad, and my mouth hurts.
Right.
They called in something today for my mouth. And so she'll pick it up in the morning when she goes to get my antibiotics. So
And you're just tired, though, ain't you? You're just drained.
I'm exhausted. Because I didn't get no sleep. I finally laid down today at 3 o'clock because I was up all night. And I slept probably an hour. I don't even think it was about 45 minutes. And then I laid on the couch today and probably about 45 minutes. And that's it. So I'm pretty exhausted. I'm hoping I'll get a good night's rest tonight.
Right.
Just don't know because this thing.
I know. I will, Redneck Connection. I'll tell him. I sure will. You take care too, and tell Mama Redneck I said hey.
Bye, Redneck. A truth seeker.
But yeah, honey, I'm getting ready to jump off here. Please take care of yourself. I know that's you're trying, but somebody needs to come nail that piece down in front of your stinking bathroom so you don't hurt yourself.
Last night. We walked in the door and he went in there and fixed it. And he's coming this weekend to replace the whole floor in that area. So he said he is. He runs an asphalt plant.
Right.
He's the big boss. And he called me this morning. Oh, Lord, anything happens at the plant, he calls and vents to me. So there's all kind of stuff going on. A couple things broke down.
Oh, Lord.
They didn't have no asphalt. None of the dump trucks could get anything. So he was ranting.
Oh, Lord.
He said, I got to go to DOT office in Jessup. And then I got to go to Savannah to their main office. And I said, well, come by the house, on your way back home. But he didn't. I guess he's in one of the moods.
Right. Well, as long as it's not wobbling, you can go to the bathroom without, like it's not shifted or it's staying put for right now.
No, he bolted. He
put
about 1,000,000 screws in there.
Okay. It's like this thing is not going nowhere.
Yeah, he screwed that thing down last night. And so he's worried about me, of course. And
yeah, that's what's that. I mean, you can't help. That's what I said. Lord have mercy on him with everything you got going on, and then you hurt your stinking leg. Lord have mercy. And then, like you said, the tendons, and you can't really have a surgery. I mean, with everything going on. Lord.
You just gotta keep a smile and keep fighting and
Stay positive, honey.
stay positive.
With your victory leg. I don't
I
mean to
took,
laugh about it, but it isn't a V, so you
yeah,
know.
the Dr. Corey goes, you're gonna have a V-shaped scar there. And I said, yeah, the V for victory, because I'm gonna beat cancer. He said, you go, girl. He knew me.
Exactly.
He
Right.
knows me. Check this out. When we get in there to the emergency room, we're right there by the nurses station, and the medics, of course, they knew me. And they
Right.
go over there and tell, who I am, what's going on. The head nurse walks over to my stretcher. She goes, are you the real Miss Ann from the accidents group? And I said, unfortunately, yes, it's me.
Yes, ma'am. Look at my leg.
She said, who is running your group while you're here? I said, I don't know, and I don't care.
My legs hurt. Fix me.
So she said, I'm on your group. And then several other nurses come up there and they all met me and they're like, well, I'm on your group. The doctor is on my group. They're
That's what I
all
said. You're
on,
well known, honey. I mean, yeah.
girl, tell me about it.
You go to the emergency room and everybody knows you. It's like, well, it's nice to meet you all. Fix my leg.
Yeah.
It's hurting.
So yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's
They
like, well,
all
y'all
kept
know
me-
me, so you better fix my leg correctly, or I'm gonna come after you, whoop your butt.
I was fine when he numbed it. I was okay. I was all happy go lucky.
Right.
I was happy. No pain, no worries, no nothing. Of course, it was still bleeding. And, he came over there and cleaned it all up. And he started stitching it up. And when he got done, I said, well, what's the verdict? He counted them. He said 20.
Good Lord have mercy. That's a
Yeah.
lot, honey.
And it's a perfect V.
That's
Just
why I
as,
said when you show me that picture, it was like literally, like you're putting the alphabet, like literally. I'm like, how in the world did you was it like an edge or something that you hit?
I don't
It
know.
was perfect.
I don't
Whatever
know.
it is, it's got your DNA all over it, honey.
I know.
Just
I
saying.
called Shannon and got her over here right away. And when the paramedics got here, she took the guy back there and showed him. And when he come back in here, I said, you see any meat? He said, I wasn't looking for it. And I said, well, I'm sure it's there.
I'm sure it's deep as it. I'm sure.
I ain't even look. Of course, my son bolted it down. I mean, he put 50 screws in there. He was back there. I kept hearing him with his battery screw gun.
He's like, Mama, this ain't gonna fall now.
I told him, I said, I don't know why you doing that, because my butt's stepping over it now. I ain't about to touch it.
Mm-mm.
He
You
said,
got you got a traumatic experience, honey. It's like, unfortunately, I
Oh.
got to go that way to go to the bathroom.
Lord.
Whew, Lord, have mercy, honey.
So yeah, but he's supposed to come. He's supposed to come over this weekend and fix the floor, but with the problems he's got at work, if he don't get things fixed by Saturday, he'll be there at work Saturday and Sunday. So he's got, I can't, his job comes first. That's his bread and
Right.
butter. And he's
Right.
the big boss there. He runs that place. So, I don't interfere. I let him go. And so anyway, I said, just come when you can. You got it bolted down, and I ain't stepping on it anyway. So,
You said, I'm afraid to.
so I don't know when he's going to get a chance to get over here to fix it. But I'm not worried about it.
Just take care of yourself, honey. Like, you know,
Yeah, that was the only really bad spot I got in the whole house.
right. And you
So,
haven't really seen it since. Have you? You haven't really. You haven't bandaged it or nothing. You haven't seen it like you've had it. The way that you have it bandaged now is what they did, right? Or
uh,
did you bandage it like that?
what now? The
Is that
bandage?
the? Yeah, is that the way you bandaged it, or is that the way they did it last
They
night?
did.
Oh, so you
I
said
sat
I
right
haven't
there.
touched it.
Yeah. I watched him, do everything.
Right.
And, he wrapped it up and he said, keep it on until Wednesday and then change it. I said, I ain't touching it. I'll
So-
get somebody else over here. So I called my buddy, paramedic. He's working. And he called me a while ago because I texted him. And I said, what time you get off in the morning? He said, 6. I said, you feel like coming over here when you get off and change this bandage? He said, no problem. So
Well, let's hope because you're like I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. You
every
know.
other day I have to change the bandage. So he's going to come and do it every other day.
I think they do that so it doesn't get infected. So you got a clean bandage and all all that stuff. But I think they have it wrapped like that with the ace bandage for the swelling and stuff because it's probably is swelled. I'm sure it
it's
is.
swollen. I'm sitting right here looking. It's swollen.
Was that ibuprofen should help with the swelling? It should. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I mean most of the time they say ibuprofen or something like that should help. With the swelling. I don't know.
When he takes this ace bandage off, it's going to be a relief because how it's swelled up so much.
Right.
It's tight.
You're going to have like an indent of the bandages, where your leg's so swelled. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, leave it up to me. A couple of my
Just-
friends said, we're going to bubble wrap you.
I'm telling you. Lord, have mercy, honey.
Might as well.
Just take care of yourself, Miss Ann, honey. We're praying for you. And we love you. Just
I
stay
appreciate it.
positive. You're going to kick its rear end. And your leg's eventually going to get better. It's just, right now, it's kind of a pain in the rear, literally.
So
You know.
it is. Yeah, I appreciate it. And everybody in chat, I appreciate it. The love and the prayers and the support, as always.
You're
So
welcome. Honey. It's so good
it's
to
just
see
one
you,
of those
honey.
freak accidents. And
It's crazy.
yeah,
But I love you, honey, and I'll be praying for you. And hopefully that part gets better. And hopefully I'll just keep you in my prayers. I've always kept you in my prayers, but I'll pray extra hard that your leg gets better and everything. Lord.
yes, me too.
And just like I said, if you walk, just hold on to stuff if you got to.
Oh, I am. Well, the crutches are sitting right there, so I am using them. And
I hate crutches because they hurt your arm. I mean, they do hurt.
Yeah,
But if you don't use them constantly, they don't hurt as bad. You know what I mean?
they hadn't bothered me yet. I guess it's because I got so much muscle in my body.
Right.
I'm solid,
Right.
and I'm the good American blimp. The good American blimp right now because of them steroids.
She said, I got my muscles.
Oh, I got them. I don't need to go lift weights. I got I'm tough. I got it now. So,
Well, I love you, Miss Ann. I'm getting ready to jump off here. You have a wonderful night, honey. Please take care of yourself.
I
Please
am,
take care of
babe.
yourself.
I am, sister.
Well, I love you, honey, and I'll talk to you soon. And I'm
Tell
praying
my
for
buddy
you.
Rebel hello. Give him a hug for me.
I will, honey. But I love you, and you take
Where's
care.
my Trinity?
She's asleep finally. Woo woo. I was going like, Miss Ann, get that fly swatter because they were now when you was in chat, they were still up and running around and driving me crazy. Lord.
I should have got them. I had to get off of you and answer a couple of text messages, and then I got 2 phone calls. So
Right.
just now was able to come back over and hey, I'm here. So, I missed everything, but I can
That's
watch
okay,
the
honey.
replay.
You can always watch the replay if by chance you can't sleep or something. It's good. It's good information and it's positive thinking. So everybody needs that in their life. So
Yep. I love your stories. I love them.
well, I appreciate it. Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
But I love you, Miss
Hopefully
Ann.
it
And praying
helps.
for you.
Thank you so much.
I love
Miss-
you. Love you, Weezy.
He's on the floor right here under my leg.
And I love the new baby too. We'll just
Aw.
name it nickname it baby. It's
I
the
don't
baby.
want to get attached.
It's so cute. And you
I
can't
know.
help it though. You can't help it. It's so cute.
Shannon asked me if I was going to keep him. And I said, I don't know. I think I'm going to wait and see what his personality is when he gets a little older.
It seems so sweet. You can't
Yeah.
help it. You're like, ah. Can't help it.
Yeah, he's a cutie pie now.
Yes, he is. He's adorable. But I love you, Miss Ann, and I will talk to you soon. Prayers for you. I love you.
I love you.
Please, 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 please be careful. Please.
Most
We'll
definitely.
put bubble wrap on your whole house.
Most definitely. I said, ooh, yesterday when this happened, I said, that damn devil. Why is he in my house?
Mhm.
I knew it wasn't karma because I ain't done nothing to nobody.
Right.
It was the
Mhm.
devil. He decided to pop in.
Well, don't let him get to you, sister.
You better stay out of my house.
Exactly.
I call the cops and tell them, come get this devil. Get him out of here.
Right. But I love you, honey, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? You take care.
All
And I'll
right. Love you too.
Love you.
Love everybody in chat.
Have a good night, darling. Get you some rest.
I am, Mama.
All right, honey. Love you.
Love you.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an open panel at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Rebel goes live at 8:30. I don't know what he's talking about. So he goes live at 8:30 and then I go live at 10:30. So y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the love and the likes and everything. It means so much to me. And I always say this before I go, you never know what somebody's going through. So always be kind, stay positive, support one another, be there for one another, and, pray for each other. Also, just be careful with your words because they're easily forgiven, but not forgotten. Okay. So y'all have a wonderful night. Virtual hugs. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. I cannot do this without you guys. It means so much to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night.